Hiya, welcome back to the channel. So, we have a Golf 2 litre TDI Mk6 here, and it is due an oil change. Now, I've already done a video servicing this car about a year ago at the last oil change. This time it's just having an oil change, not everything else. But this car, to get to the sump plug, is a knob. Last time I used a little pump, but this time I've got one of them. So this is hopefully demonstrating the easiest way to change the oil on one of these. All we should need is that pump, some oil in a filter, and a 32mm socket to get the oil filter off. And that's all we should need. Anyway, let's get on with it. First thing I need to do is to start the engine to get it up to temperature so the oil is nice and thin and comes out easily. And you might notice I didn't actually need to press the clutch to start it that time. And whilst that is warming up, I might as well just carefully pull this engine cover off, because it's going to be in the way of getting to the oil filter, which is there. And now, after a few minutes, we've got it up to the specific temperature of warmer than it was. So we can in fact turn it off and proceed. And the first thing I want to do is actually attempt to suck the oil out with this contraption, because I've never used it before and I want to make sure it works. So I don't want to change the oil filter and then this doesn't work. So all these joints need to be nice and sealed, and then we need to remove the dipstick and then lovingly insert this pipe down the dipstick until it gets to the bottom, which it has now done. And then it should just be a case of pumping this. Yes. Now I just need to keep doing that until oil stops coming out. And as long as you keep this, you don't have to keep on pumping it, it will stay under pressure itself and it will carry on filling, but just keep an eye on it, because if it loses pressure it will stop filling. Yes. And whilst that is busy sucking the oil off, I might as well have a look at the oil filter, which means removing this 10mm. I don't think that's a factory bolt, actually. I don't know what yours will be, but this is a 10mm. And place in a safe location. And then this will just lift out the way so we can access the oil filter, which is undone in an anti-clockwise manner with a 32mm socket. Now, I would advise using an extension, but I forgot to bring one home with me, so I haven't got an extension. But through sheer grit and determination, I've in fact managed to undo it with success. Yes. And now I need to reach in there and carefully remove it and pull it out without spilling oil everywhere. As you can see, nice and carefully and professionally done. It just about fits between the EGR pipe and that rocker cover, inlet manifold. Yes. And then the old oil filter just pulls off and the new one just pushes on. Now it does go one way. One end is smaller, the hole in it, and the other end is bigger, and the big end goes on first. Also, you've got new O-rings, which I've put on and smeared with oil, but I couldn't show any of that because I forgot to bring my tripod home with me, and I needed two hands to do it. So now I need to put this back in, which is just a case of feeding it back into the area where you took it out from, and then screwing it in. And then torquing it up to exactly 25 Newton meters, click. Before refitting this, making sure all the little pipes and wires are all where they should be, and then putting this little 10mm bolt back in. And that is the oil filter replaced and the oil pretty much removed. I'm just going to give it a couple more pumps and just poke this around to try and make sure I get any last bits as good as possible. And then it's going to be time to put the new oil in, which is this stuff, which came from Zakautoparts, the oil and filter. So this car, I think it takes about 4.5 litres, 4 litres, so it'll take most of this. So I'm going to put about 4 litres in it, and then we'll go from there. And it goes in there, nice and accurately. Yes. And now that I've installed about 4 litres of oil, That'll be enough to start it and circulate the oil around the engine, which we do by simply turning on the ignition and turning the starter motor. Now I tried to do it so it doesn't start the engine a couple of times, but it starts very fast. So that doesn't work on this car. Yes. And now with the oil circulated and then left to settle for a couple of minutes, we can test the level of it and top it up as required. Now, yes, anywhere between the top and bottom line, but because it's got a DPF, I'd recommend somewhere halfway or 3/4 of the way, because when it's doing regens of the DPF, wonderful invention that it is, it spunks diesel into the oil and fills the oil level up a little bit, so you can end up overfull of oil if you fill it right to the top. Right, so now all I've got to do is put this cover back on, which just pushes into place in the opposite direction as it removed from being into place. Close this, and then I need to dispose of this in an environmentally friendly manner. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. That's all for this one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the usual shit. And I'll see you next time.